Dude, I was listening to something yesterday about AI and stuff like that and how it's going to take over like all the jobs and stuff like that. You ever been worried that it's going to take out trucking? Or do you think you guys are too specialized for AI to do what you guys do? Especially
I,
with like propane and hazardous materials and stuff like that.
yeah, I don't think that it's going to ever really take over that kind of a market. It'll definitely take over hub markets. Like if you have like people like Walmart and stuff like that. Like obviously, all you have to do is get off the highway, and as long as your facility is close enough to the highway or at least on some sort of a main road, then you
Yeah.
know people can go in and out. Or well, AI can kind of go in and out, back up, and then it can be offloaded. And all you really, I mean, usually when you do trucking like that, people just they they don't even do the offloading of their own trucks. They just back up to the doors, and then the employees at the hub will come in and with their forklifts and they'll pull everything off. So like that kind of stuff, yeah, for sure. But like what I do is, I mean, it's impossible unless they can also automate the connections to like hoses and things like that. Not to mention liquid asphalt. Forget about it. But uh, so I mean, I think like utility work like that. Then you also have like oversized load stuff like that. Nobody's gonna trust any fucking. I mean, I wouldn't, anyways. Plus, you
Yeah.
have like a lot of regulations that go into like oversized loading or oversized loading, like when you're hauling a loader, bucket loader, a excavator, a house, things like that. You're not gonna go very
Yeah.
far. You can't. I don't. I mean, AI can't do that. I mean, granted, I'm sure at some point they can like make it seamless, but that's like in the 3000s, like
Yeah. Yeah.
3050 maybe.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know?
I've seen the videos of them like when they like they're moving like parts for like wind turbines and shit like that. Like they literally have to map out the entire route. Like they got to like make sure the driver's like specially trained and all this shit. Like it's an
Right.
oversized load. They have a police escort, all this other shit. And like sometimes they mess up and they get it off by like I don't know, like an eighth of a fucking inch or something like that, or maybe like an inch, and it ends up like just hitting the top of it and just completely fucking it, dude.
Yeah.
Because they don't take into account like road paving and stuff like that. So you get that extra couple inches, you know. Well, not couple inches, but you know, you get that extra whatever it is,
Yeah, that
eighth
happens
of
a
an inch
lot.
or half
Well,
of
it
an
doesn't
inch
happen a
every
lot.
time you repave on it.
I haven't seen anybody actually do that lately. But you're right. I mean, when they redo pavement, there is like a margin for error where they might raise the road up a little bit, and that would change a say 14-foot bridge, or well, let's like go like a 20 or 12.6 foot bridge into like a
Yeah,
12.5. And if you got a 13-foot trailer, I mean, well, I guess you're not going under that anyways. But nevertheless, if it's like 13-foot bridge or a 13.1 bridge, then you get what I'm trying to say. So
oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
understand
that's what
where.
I'm saying. Like someone, the video I saw, like they, I don't know, it didn't say officially, but I was reading the comments and stuff, and people are like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds like they didn't take into account like the paving and stuff like that because they just paved the road, I guess, recently before that happened. It hit like the top inch of it, like just by an inch, but it ruined the whole thing, dude.
oh yeah, it would, dude. It stoves those fuckers in. you ever
Oh
seen?
yeah,
You ever
bad.
seen one, dude? It's fucking. When I'm riding in the truck, dude, sometimes I get to a bridge and I know the height of my truck, but at the same time, like you just kind of like worried, especially at the ones that are a little low. Like you get to like a 12.5 bridge, and you're like,
Yeah. What?
we'll
How high is
figure.
yours?
Mine is about 12.4,
Oh
12.3.
jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah. So 12.5, you're like,
with the
fuck yeah,
stacks.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cute.
You're like, did they pave this recently? Like, is that accurate? Did they
Yeah.
put the sign back up after
Some of
they're
those
done?
bridges, well, there's also some bridges you got to be careful of too, because like some of these bridges are like bowed out, right? The bowed bridges, like they're bowed over. Anyway,
Yeah,
so and then they're narrow nevertheless, and so like when you're going through them, you have to also kind of worry about well the lower
yeah,
parts because usually that uh, usually usually they'll measure at like the lowest point.
yeah,
Sometimes I don't quite believe that's quite correct because I mean I've gone
yeah.
through one that's like a 12.7 bridge, but it bows over. But if I stayed over where it was bowed, I would have smacked the shit out of it. It wouldn't have
Oh
been a good. It wouldn't
Jesus.
have been a good time. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I forgot what I was just gonna say, but
It's
yeah.
all right.
Anyway, dude, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know, to think about like stuff like that that can just happen because someone forgot something, maybe, you just forget one little thing and then boom, there goes like a fucking $1 million piece of equipment.
Right.
Yeah, man, we kind of fucked up there, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to be like morbid, but nevertheless, this whole Gaza and Israel thing reminds me of that oh, what was it? It was Randy, I think it was in South Park, when
Yeah.
because he went against the New York Giants all by himself.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
He's just like, he doesn't want to go on the field. I'll go by myself. He's out there. He
Yeah.
just keeps on getting plowed over and plowed over and plowed over.
Dude, or that one episode where Stan's got the junior hockey team and they start playing. I think it was the Avalanche they're playing, dude. The Colorado Avalanches, dude. And they're like the
Yeah,
Pipsqueaks,
yeah,
whatever they're called, fucking Pipsqueaks. And the Avalanche just completely fucking destroys them, dude.
yeah. I don't think I remember that one. I don't remember that
Oh,
one.
dude,
But
that one's good.
do you
Because
remember?
like one of the
Go ahead.
kids in like on his team gets cancer, so he's in the hospital. And he's like, Stan, you got to win this game for me,
Oh
Stan.
yeah, dude.
And he's like, oh, I can
Stan
do this for
Darsh.
him. And he's like, I'm not gonna be able to do this, man. I'm fucked. And like he gets there, like everyone's like, oh, you can do it. It's all
Yeah.
inspirational and shit like that. And then they
Yeah.
get to the game, they're just getting fucking destroyed.
Dude, you remember when? Because wasn't it? That's the one where the other kid was just like Stan Darsh.
No, that's the
Oh,
snow.
okay. I thought that was the same one. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Darsh.
It also
Dude,
reminds
he's like
me
mind his
of
own
the other
business.
one. The other one there was with Jesus when he came to make peace in the Middle East. Jesus come back to make peace in the Middle East, and he's just like, oh yeah, he's talking to them. He's like, hey Jesus, now that I forget what town it was, but it was a Middle Eastern town. Now that this town is destroyed, what are you gonna do next? And he turns around, and he's just like, what? Ah, fuck. I think that was the one when is the what would Jesus do because Stan was standing. It was the stand your ground one. That was that one.
Yo, yo, yeah.
Yes.
Is that the one where Cartman like fist bumps Token and shoots him?
Yeah, dude. No,
Here,
that's
bro.
not.
Yo, you
No,
saw it.
that's an entirely different one, but that is
Oh
still a
shit!
really good one, dude.
I was standing my ground. He was in my
That
circle.
was that was like the World War Z one with Cartman.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that one. Was, fuck you, Brad Pitt.
Fuck you, Betty. Oh my god,
Man,
dude.
I wish they would make more episodes like that, like the
I wish they would go
standalone
back.
ones.
I do. I wish they would go back to the way they used to. I mean, granted, I never really got into, and then of course I did end up watching some of the like their earlier episodes and seasons. I never really got into them because they were a little bit. I don't know. Would you say earlier satire? But nevertheless, I think.
Yeah.
Of course, I came back to it, but now I just wish they would go back to like season. Like back to season 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, like so.
Like
I forget. I think it was the PC Principal season, but they started doing like story arcs over the entire season instead of just doing like the standalone episodes.
well, they
shit,
started
like
that. They actually started the story arcs back when they started. It was the Christmas one, and it was when they were doing. No, it was the Game of Thrones ones. It was the Game of
Imagination
Thrones
Land,
one.
too.
Well, yeah, the Imagination Land too. Actually, that was
Imagination
before.
Land, dude.
No,
That was the OG.
Wait, hold on a second. Was Imagination Land before?
Yeah, that's the OG. That was like their first, not their first movie, but like that was like they made into 3 episodes, and it was like they released it as a movie too, but it's 3 different episodes. Where they like the first one, they go there. I don't remember. I gotta watch
Yeah.
that again, dude. Fucking Imagination Land is so funny.
Imagination Land.
Are you
yeah,
gonna rape us?
Oh my god, dude.
No.
Fucking- yeah, that was a good one. And then, but yeah. Anyway, so that must have been the first one that they did was the Imagination Land. That was the first story arc one that they did. And then they had the
Yeah.
one where it was like, well, because I also remember they also had one where.
Oh, it might have been the
economy.
Christmas critters too. You're right, dude.
Well,
You're
no,
right.
no, no,
There
the
might-
economy.
Oh yeah, that might have been one episode though.
Was it only one
The econ-
episode?
What? Yeah, when Stan like
I think that was,
sacrificed himself.
I think it was 2 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes, wasn't it?
It might have been. They also had the startling too with the Peruvian Footlands. That was a couple episodes. And the gerbils or where the fuck
Sharon!
they were, the hamsters.
Oh my gosh, Sharon! I'm so scared. I'm so
I'm
scared.
so
Sharon.
startled.
I'm so startled. That's what it is.
I'm so startled right now.
I'm so startled. Randy, would you put down that damn camera?
No.
You know, Sharon, one day you're gonna be happy we have all this footage of the family.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why they're always picking on Randy, dude. They're always kicking Randy's ass. I mean, he's kind of a dick, but
Yeah, he's hilarious though.
oh yeah, he's
just
great.
so
Dude.
funny.
Yeah,
So
dude.
funny. Dude. Especially the fucking the Bro Authority episode, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like,
dude. My favorite thing that he does though, when he starts messing with Shelly, he's like, Shelly,
Shelly.
Shelly, Shelly, I think you have a problem with marijuana.
He's got a whole fucking pot farm.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit. Or the fucking oh man. Oh, there's just so many good episodes with him, dude. They always like the Randy episodes are just so good. I just wish they would go back to standalone episodes where they were making fun of like one thing specifically for that episode. Like they used to make like the Guitar Hero episode. That's another good one. Like they made fun of Guitar Hero and heroin addiction in that.
Well, that's what I think. I think they really should go from like, I think they should start off with a maybe one season. No, I don't know. Because I like the long episodes, but I also, like you said, I think I do also like the standalone ones where they're kind of like just doing one thing, then the next one is like about something entirely different. So it's hard to say. I mean, I don't mind the way that they went when it came in. I just don't like any of the new shit. Like after the hot dog house for Cartman, I think it just kind of went down.
Yeah, the hot dog house, that was like, what? Is he still living in that?
Yeah, no, because remember his mom ended up something about
getting a new house or something like that. Yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, they did get. I think they got back into their old house.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, somehow they got back into their old house. I don't know. I can't remember. See, now I got to go.
I hated that whole story arc. That like him going into the because he was making fun of people for being poor. I don't know, dude. The last just couple seasons seems like they just want to make a statement more than they want to be funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
Like, oh, we're gonna turn Cartman poor because he's always picking on poor people. Like, bro, that's what makes it funny.
Dude, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we should, to some degree, and I don't mean to cut right into this, but I think, like, you like watching movies. I like watching movies. You like playing games. I like playing games. Maybe that's what we should really get into, for the most part, and then like kind of like dabble in with like a little bit of the politics and then a little bit of like whatever else is going on around here. But it seems like